Welcome everyone to the mobile photography editing tutorial. My name is Rio and I'll be your instructor today. Let's take out our phone and have a look at it. High-end smartphones nowadays are equipped with great camera features that enable us to capture high-quality photos. However, editing is a different story that requires understanding and practice. Look at these photo comparisons. Do they look nice, professional, and somewhat comfortable for the after preview? Photo editing is the foundation of presenting great and unique photos, and they are actually very simple to master. And I promise your photos will look a lot different after this tutorial. Jom, let's begin. To understand and master the basics of photo editing, I need you to watch till the end. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. And when you finish watching this tutorial, you'll be able to develop a strong understanding of each editing tool and setting and apply them depending on various situations. You will also develop your own creative editing style that fits your photographic vision. Lastly, mastering this skill can help to improve your workflow, enabling you to edit photos in a more consistent, quicker, and efficient manner. When you apply these objectives, your photos will look a lot different and professional in terms of presentation. I believe you have some experience and attempted to edit some photos before. Sometimes when you edit your photos, you feel like your editing is professional and spot on, although you have no idea what just happened or clueless on the tools that you have applied. And then sometimes you feel like you ruined the whole editing by overdoing it, but you still insist on continuing it, turning the photo even worse. This happens because you have not yet mastered the editing tools and settings. Perhaps you have an idea on what exposure can do, but at the same time, you maybe have no idea how temperature can affect the overall feel and mood. What you have done is purely based on your instincts, not the understanding of tools and settings. This can lead to inconsistency when we edit photos. It doesn't matter if you're experienced or not, all you need to do is to follow along with this tutorial. To learners who already have basic experience, it can be helpful to build a better understanding on editing. For learners who don't have any or very little experience, don't worry, this video will make you understand everything you need to know. And you can start gaining experience by practicing it after this. Editing can be easy, but it can also be difficult depending on how you understand it. In this part, let us show you the general steps to help you understand what you will be doing. And in the next part, we will be going in depth where I'll be guiding you one by one on what you can do in each stage so you understand what is going on. Step 1. Prepare your photo. Step 2. Crop your photo. Step 3. We will determine if we need a filter preset. Step 4. We will be focusing on the light and shadow part that includes exposure, brilliance, highlights, shadow, contrast, brightness, and black point. Step 5. We will take care of the color mood that includes saturation, vibrancy, warmth, and tint. Before moving on to the final step, we will check if our photos need better details through sharpness, definition, and noise reduction. Lastly, we will compare with the original pre-edited photos and see if we are satisfied with the changes or not. This part is going to be long, but don't worry. Feel free to pause the video if you need a bit time to slide around the values, and don't forget to ask questions if something goes wrong. Let's start with the first step. Some learners love to use third-party apps, but personally, I feel that the native photo editing app is more than enough. Also because this is a basic tutorial to make you understand all of these tools and settings easily. So all I need to do is find the photo I want to edit and click edit. Step 2. I will crop this photo to create a better composition. This step is optional, and make sure to use it wisely as you might have cropped out important details. If you need default sizes, click on this responsive icon and select the preferred size. You can also use this opportunity to straighten the photo. Next, let's see if we need a filter preset. Filters can be very helpful as they are preset effects that you can apply directly to your photo. Usually photo editing apps have various filters, and you can also set the intensity. It is also an optional step depending on your situation. Moving on to the light and shadow part, let's start with exposure. Exposure allows you to control the overall brightness and darkness of the photo, making it either brighter or darker in overall. Brilliance enhances the overall clarity and vibrancy of a photo without affecting contrast. Highlights target the brightest parts of the image, where it helps to recover overexposed areas. In contrast, shadows focus on the dark parts of the image, bringing out details in underexposed areas. Contrast refers to the difference between light and dark areas, and it can give you dynamic or softer dull photos. Brightness helps you to adjust the overall brightness of the image, making it lighter or darker simultaneously. And the last one, black point, controls the darkest areas of your photo, increasing or decreasing the depth of shadows. Let's move to the color mode. Saturation helps to level up or down the intensity of colors of a photo. Your photo will become either more vibrant and rich with dynamic colors, or even muted and boring grayscale. Vibrancy is slightly similar to saturation, but it focuses on the less saturated colors in a photo. Warmth, on the other hand, allows you to adjust the color temperature of the photo. Warm colors consist of yellowish, orangish tones, while cool colors consist of bluish, purplish tones. And for the last one, tint. Tint is a subtle setting, but it can greatly influence the overall mood and atmosphere of the photo. Usually, I would recommend my learners to check if they need enhanced detailing on their photos. But for this tutorial's sake, I will demonstrate it to you so you can understand all of it and see if you need it or not. First, sharpness is used to increase the overall clarity of your photo, making it finer and sharper. But you have to use this wisely, because overusing it can bring a less natural look and possibly ruin the whole details by ruining the pixels. Definition is a setting that targets midtones and textures of the image. It can also help to enhance the sense of depth and overall clarity. The last tool, noise reduction, that we usually use to reduce digital noise in your photos. But be careful when you use this, because when you reduce the noise, it will also potentially lose some fine details and make it blur, as if your photo was taken inside the plastic. Now that you have gone through the necessary steps and understanding details of each editing setting, it is time for you to practice more and utilize what you have learned. I have prepared a few photos for you, and what you will be doing is to edit these photos following your styles. If you wish to edit your own photos, feel free to do so. But remember, there is no right or wrong. You should take this opportunity to explore and develop your own styles using necessary settings only. I will be giving you time to practice and experiment with different tools and settings. So don't rush and take your time to understand. After this, please scan this QR code and submit your before and after edited photos together with editing details into Google Drive, so I am able to provide you feedback to help you improve better. Thank you for submitting your photos with the editing details. In this part, we will be reviewing your photos in original and edited form, giving you feedback based on your editing styles and see if we can suggest ways to improve the overall quality. I will be selecting photos from Baoxiang and give you some feedback. Let's put it up side by side and see. So from what I have observed here, the original photo is kind of dark and in warmer tones. But Baoxiang managed to elevate the overall brightness with better contrast and change to a cooler night tone. I noticed some details are not obvious at all in the before photo, and he managed to pull out the details as well. Good one on this. We also can notice that the balance has been achieved effectively when the darkest parts are not that dark anymore, suggesting an asymmetrical balance. Moving on to the second photo. Now this is very interesting. The original one is already good, but it is very obvious that the photo was taken straight from the iPhone without any edits. It is dark, and I believe the emphasis is on the separation of sky and ground with the sea on the left. We already have a nice composition, but Baoxiang has done a lot to improve this one. From my experience, this is probably a vivid filter, and I notice it brightens up a lot with many details unveiled. I mean, look at the ground, and now we're able to see so many natural things hidden in the before photo. The color is what I love the most. Very balanced, with warm and cool tones at the same time, and all of them work harmoniously among the sky, sea, and the ground. The details are also sharpened as well. I think this is so far one of the best I've seen from my learners. Great job, Baoxiang. Now this is my personal viewpoint, and I hope you can understand that there's no right or wrong. Of course, in this feedback session, all of you can also express your opinion to Baoxiang and other learners in the comment section below. One thing that I have to remind all of the learners here is to practice empathy and toleration. Please provide constructive and honest opinions and avoid giving negative or sensitive comments that can hurt the learners. Your feedback matters, and at the same time, we want to create a healthy learning environment for everyone, including you. So based on the feedback just now, Baoxiang did utilize what he has learned in this tutorial. In just a few adjustments, he is able to change the storytelling of the photo through editing. I also noticed that he used 11 minutes to edit the first photo and just 6 minutes for the second photo. From this, we can learn that he is slowly mastering the editing tools and slowly developing his own styles that fit his photographic vision. Throughout this simple practice, Baoxiang has successfully displayed an improving understanding in using the editing tools and applying appropriate settings when he edits the photos. He has also demonstrated the concept of editing photos using his own visual language effectively. Lastly, from a total beginner to an improving editor, he has shown us different ways to edit the photos efficiently in a short amount of time, producing an outcome that is impressive for a beginner. Well done and great job, Baoxiang. I believe you have well achieved the objectives of this tutorial. So, I believe most of you guys understand the basics of editing photos very well, like Baoxiang here. Now that you all have already understood the basic techniques, I would love to level up the challenges for all of you to do something advanced that can test your current knowledge and skill. This is to make sure that you not only understand but master the concept of photo editing with the right tools and settings, instead of just memorizing them. So, are you ready? This is your advanced challenge brief. Depending on your imaginations and creativity, you are required to transform the storytelling of this photo into a whole new different story through photo editing techniques only, be it changing of seasons through color mood or changing themes through light and shadow. It is all up to you, as you now have the power to change the story and impress your audience. When you are able to accomplish this advanced practice, it means you are able to utilize appropriate tools and settings at the right moment for better storytelling. Once you have completed this, do submit into the Google Drive. We are so excited to see what you can do in this challenge. Before we end this tutorial, I would like to express my appreciation for following this tutorial until the end. But this is not the end yet. It is only the beginning for all of us. Don't stop and don't give up. Keep practicing, and I believe you will develop different creative editing styles that suit your photographic vision. To help you understand and improve even better, I will keep uploading tutorials and more samples with different themes, so you can learn and edit with us together. We also encourage you to always upload your edited photos to Google Drive, so we can provide you feedback that can help to improve your understanding, creativity, and skills in applying editing tools and settings. Once again, thank you very much, and see you next time.